Hello, my name is Emily, as you may or may not know, and guys, something magnificent is happening. Something has dawned on me, D-O-N, dawned on me, that I have gotten my first, I want to say, maybe not my first, but my first in a very long time onslaught of hate. Right? And I was like, this is perfect. This is exactly what I needed. I said, what do I film a video about today? And And then I remembered, wait, I've never done a video where I read hate comments because turns out I'm fairly likable. So I don't usually get a lot of hate comments, which I am glad for, right? But today I wanted to read some hate comments and then just kind of like do a little, this is basically a yap video. This is a yapping video, but the clickbaity title is real. First of all, this is hate not from YouTube, but from Spotify, right? My videos are on Spotify, and I mean, the good thing about my videos being on Spotify is that it introduces my content to new audiences. However, not everyone is intended to be in my audience. Not everyone gets my humor. Not everyone understands me. They don't understand me. They don't understand me to my core like you guys do. And that's completely understandable. Hey, it's not legally mandated to think that I'm funny, intelligent, or captivating in any way. First of all of this hate is under the video, "The straights are not okay." Right? Which, just based off the title, I can understand why someone not in my audience would automatically get offended. They would poster child for heterophobia, evidently. Right, okay, so didn't watch the video, but we are only here because of straights. They are all that is good. Literally. Listen, straight people can be great. Straight people can be great. Gay people can be great. Bi people, everyone can be great, and everyone also can be bad. But if you think that that they are all that is good, literally, I think you need to get outside more. Have you ever had a chocolate covered strawberry? I like straight people. They're fine. I mean, people in general, like, whatever, they're fine. But if I have to choose between getting a box of chocolate-covered strawberries or, like, hanging out with a random straight person, I'm gonna be choosing the strawberries. Have you ever had a really good sandwich? I think that while straight people can be good, there's also other things in this world. They are not the only thing that is good, right? Also, real quick, just to clarify, I would also rather have a box of Did I just say I would also rather have a box of chocolate-covered strawberries than hang out with a gay person, a bi person. I just really like chocolate-covered strawberries, okay? Just to be clear. This person says, why the fuck is this garbage on my Spotify, LMAO? This person says, I'm straight and I was recommended this. Am I oppressed? This is terrible. Why is this on my suggested? Honestly, whenever I do get an onslaught of hate, almost kind of specifically from men, right? And again, you don't have to like me, that's fine. That tells me that the algorithm is pushing my video. Because if I only ever get good comments, I know it's staying within my audience, or maybe it is also that the new people just like me. But whenever I do get this onslaught of hate, I'm like, at least my video is being pushed out there. Maybe to such a degree that people feel like it's being shoved down their throat. This person says, honestly, I thought she was promoting her OF. And then, like, a sad face. Right. I think the only way I would make an OnlyFans would be to troll people. I think that I would make an OnlyFans, advertise it, promo it. So I would give it a better promo than Wicked and Barbie combined. And then lo and behold, once you subscribe and see the content, it's just me, like, making lemon bars. But honestly, people make a lot of money on OnlyFans. I mean, I'm sure it's the same thing with YouTube, where it's like, I wonder who the Mr. Beast of OnlyFans is. Is there a Mr. Beast of OnlyFans? Where they're like, what would be a Mr. Beast equivalent of OnlyFans? Someone being like, how many times can you... Let me just stop. I wasn't promoting my OnlyFans. This person says, Why was this recommended to me? Even if I agreed with her on virtually everything, she is still pretty horrible at her craft. Okay. You know, this reminds me of that one, it's like a tweet or something where it's like that moment when a bitch you don't like says something you agree with. This is literally this man's right now. This woman is not okay. It's basically someone with untreated ADHD making a podcast. You know, so many people say that I seem like I have ADHD that it almost makes me want to be like, should I take a little quiz to see if I have? Should I just do that right now? Quick interim. Sorry, if you're new to these types of videos, they kind of have basically little to no structure. So I will read more hate comments, but honestly, y'all have me a little like, maybe I do have ADHD, because it seems that, I mean, for some people it seems to be a, you know, grass is green, sky is blue, you have ADHD type situation. Nothing better than being here with you guys on a rainy Monday afternoon, about to answer one of the world's most anticipated questions. Do I, Emily Fan, have ADHD? Which gender do you identify with? I am a cis female. Please select your age. Wow. Wow. This is my first, I'm realizing now I have to click this section. Wow. Life really flashes before your eyes. Do you experience racing thoughts during your period or PMS? No, I don't think so. I think during my period, mainly my thoughts are ouchie, ouchie, me hurty, my coochie, youch is what I'm thinking. Yow! Maybe occasionally. Have you ever had someone say to you, you have great potential, if only you were able to apply more effort? That's a bit rude. No, never, honestly. Did you know female symptoms are often misdiagnosed and mistreated since most ADHD research is male-focused? I didn't know that consciously, but I can gather that. I could have gathered that for sure. Honestly, there's a lot of things that are like, did you know that X, Y, or Z is actually tied to the patriarchy, or is actually tied to white supremacy, or this or that? And even if I wasn't consciously aware of it, I would have been like, figures. Honestly, this test is taking a little bit longer than I thought. I'm gonna read another hate comment real quick. You are what is wrong with the world. You desperately need a co-host to riff off of. How hard do you find it to carry out plans with friends? Not hard. I cherish and love my friends, and I love to hang out with them. Do you tend to avoid social situations because they are overwhelming or anxiety-provoking? Sometimes. Tangent. I was so nervous to go to my girlfriend's birthday party that I was about to buzz the apartment and I had to walk around the block twice. Okay, I'm sure when I'm editing, I'm gonna cut some of this out because this is literally Longoville Jones, long as all balls. So I'm gonna do a speed round, okay? Do you have any other, do you have trouble, do you have trouble sleeping or suffer from sleep disorders? Sometimes I have sleep paralysis. Please select a sleep disorder that you've experienced. Nightmares. Have you experienced any of the following mental health conditions? Seasonal. Regarding your sexual desire, well, I would say I'm normal. How often do you feel restless or fidgety? No, rarely. Huh. You have mild ADHD. Thank you to that hate commenter for pointing out my undiagnosed mild ADHD that has low behavioral symptoms and a low impact on my life. That answers that, I guess. This person says, you guys might want to tweak the algorithm that suggested this to me because I honestly have no idea what this woman is yammering about. Why the fuck is this being recommended to me? Bitch, get the fuck out. You're annoying as fuck. This comment is actually not a hate comment. It's almost kind of sweet. But it says, it's actually people who reject Jesus Christ as Lord and Savior who are not okay. Have a nice day. We don't hate you, we love you, and worry about you all. That's kind of nice, right? Didn't feel like watching it myself because of the intro. Someone tell me what all the yapping is about. This one just says, what the heck? The straights? Aren't the gays the ones shaving their heads and confused talking about gender? We've been trying to check in on y'all, but you call us bigots as you chop off more than your hair. No, yeah, I can definitely tell that you're not a bigot based off this comment. And see, when I get comments like this, sometimes, a lot of the times, honestly, hate comments don't even bother me because it's just like, yeah, like we would not be friends in real life. We wouldn't be having a key in real life. It's like when someone you don't, okay, obviously these are strangers. Maybe these people were having a bad day, but it's like when someone you don't respect says something mean about you, it's just kind of like, okay. Like, I don't, this is not a great analogy because I'm not trying to put myself above anyone, but it's like, the lion isn't going to care about what the sheep are saying. This one is good, especially, okay, I'm going to cover the name, but just know that it's something akin to like heaven or, you know, peace, love, and tranquility, that type of vibe. This person, and then it has like a bunch of like cute emojis, right? This person says, I wanted to see why the comments were crazy, and then 2 minutes in, I lost my will to live. What the hell is wrong with you? Talking about how the straights are the worst and then bringing up those, and I don't know what that is referring to, but then they say, disgusting! Disgusting! And a part of me is like, are we all watching the same video? I guess people just don't catch on to sarcasm or something like that. And I feel like I definitely said in the video that PSA, this is not a representation of all straight people. This is a very, you know, minority of straight people, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, this person says, gay animals? Shut the fuck up. Stop giving bad rep to Asian people. Stop giving bad rep to Asian people. I don't know if you guys have heard, a new Aquafina is coming to town. I'm giving bad rep to the Asian people. Women act like they don't need men. Libs act like being straight is a problem. Well, Trump won by a huge landslide because people are tired of this shit. Let's make America normal again. Fuck out of here with the foo-foo. Comments like this are so funny. It's like, no, yeah, there's no way that you would be enjoying my content. Like, I would actually be concerned if I was getting great, really positive comments from people like this, because nothing about me or that I have ever said resonates with people like this. I don't think. I mean, obviously, I think people are a lot more, people can be a lot more in the middle than you know, the representation of this person. But yeah, let's make America normal again and out of here with the foo-foo. All right, you heard him. Stop your bullshit, chick. Suck a dick. Straight lives matter. They do. That's why I want you guys to get better and be happier in your marriages. This one says, I only clicked, cause she's hot. But yes, why did I waste my time? Wish I could be used as a toy. Not really sure if that was a complimentary or hate comment. And this is the last hate comment that I'm gonna read, and I feel like I really would love to read the username partially correct. So the username, this is not the actual username, but the username is Derek is nice 123. What's wrong with the straights, you ask? Nothing. We're straight. So what? You're gay. What's wrong with the straights? What? Nothing's wrong with us. We're normal. We're normal and you're weird because you're gay. Hello? You guys are weird and unnatural. Did you not know that? Did you also not know that 2 + 2 = 4 and that in the winter it gets cold? No. But okay, yes. I read some hate comments. I'll probably have to edit it down a little bit because I mean, I don't know if you guys want to actually hear 40 minutes worth of me just kind of sitting in the corner berating myself. But I'm really hungry, so I'm going to continue the rest of this video in normal yapping fashion, and I'm going to go and eat my leftover malatang. So I was going to show you guys my leftover hot pot, but it actually looks disgusting because, well, the chili oil. Okay, why is this so? Oh. Ah! Oh my fucking. Oh, what's popping? Anyways, I was gonna say that the chili oil congealed and separated from the broth. So when I opened it up, it did look like some sort of radioactive accident happened. And my friends and I were kidding around that after we ate that hot pot, our radioactive incident was about to happen in the goddamn toilet. Because we both got medium spicy, and it actually was it was more spicy than I was expecting. My friends and I were making jokes last night, like our shit after this is gonna literally shift tectonic plates. Or what did we say? We were like, our downstairs neighbors are gonna be like, why are you using a power washer? The pipes are gonna melt. The toilet bowl is gonna shake. It's gonna, okay, I can't really tip this over to show you that much. I'll do as much as I can. That's as much as I can do it. All you need to know is that there's noodles, mushrooms, meat, rice cakes in here, and it's really good and it's really spicy. Someone told me that they think that I should do the comment down below blankety blank and save it for like 2/3 from the video ending, so that you can know that they actually are not just like skipping to the end. So if you are watching this right now, first of all, comment what you are also eating per usual, and comment down below enoki mushroom wasteland. Comment down below enoki mushroom wasteland, and that is how I know that you are watching this video, maybe not fully till the end, but you're not skipping to the end to get to the bonus points. Cheers. Sometimes when I'm eating rice cakes, I'm like, it makes me feel like I'm eating, I don't know, like the finger of a Pixar character. Or you know the claymation Wallace and Gromit? Eating rice cakes is what I imagine to like, I feel like I'm biting into one of their phalanges, you know, like it's so Wallace and it's so Gromit. Okay, something I have written down. I hate when I'm braless and my nips are practically going to pierce through my shirt, so I have to cross my arms in a weird and unnatural way that just looks like I'm trying to hide my nips. You know, I feel like sometimes if I'm like crossing my arms like this, it's like I might as well just go like this. Yeah, I might as well just be like this, and right on my forehead, my nips are diamonds, so thus I'm assuming this position. You know, I feel like it's almost like when guys have to, like, I don't know, put their backpack in front of their waist, or like shift themselves in a certain way where it's like, I know that you just booked a 1-bedroom in Boner Town, and that's why you're moving like that. That's how I feel. Especially, sometimes I don't really care, because sometimes, to be frank, it's an accessory. It's an accessory of sorts. But if the outfit is not giving that, if the vibe is not, if I don't want them to be showing, then it's like, ugh. You know, I think especially white tank tops, you need to be mindful of ethnic nipples, because so many white tank tops, it's just never gonna be for me. It's never gonna be for me, because I guess I'm always going to have to wear tank tops that are the shade of my Ariel Grande or darker, so it doesn't show through, I guess. Some of these noodles are so slippery, but sometimes I like when they're slippery because I feel like they're making me work for it. You know, I feel like it's more of a reward when I actually get to consume it. Another thing I wrote down, I would be so heartbroken if Pop Crave tweeted a picture of me and they didn't say, Emily Fan looks gorgeous, or Emily Fan stuns in new photo. What if they just said something like, Emily Fan shares new photo?
I would have to unfortunately take that so personally. I would read that and I would say, what did I do? What did I do? Like, what did I do? And you know what would make matters worse? If someone didn't quote tweet it saying like, fix your tone, or I don't like the way you're talking to mother, right? If no one came to my defense, or if everyone started laughing at me being like, ha ha, witch, this is what you deserve. You did something horrible in a past life, maybe even this current life. Hey, and this is what you get. This is what you get. I shouldn't eat with my mouth full, sorry. When Pop Crave doesn't add some sort of adjective, to describe you in a new photo, it feels like I'm in the doghouse. It feels like I'm or hypothetically, it would feel like I was in the doghouse, right? Even if they just said like, Emily Fan looks beautiful in new photo. It's almost like I don't even get a gorgeous. I don't even get an entrancing. I don't even get a, ethereal, urethral. Remember planking where people would just go viral for laying down? So real. Yeah. I think that I'm great at planking. I'm really good at planking. I think a lot of us plank for almost, you're supposed to plank for 8 hours a night. That's what my doctor told me. Oh, I found another claymation phalange. That me ordering tteokbokki at a Korean restaurant. 안녕하세요. Can I get a plate of Wallace and Gromit fingers, please? Anyways, wait, what was I talking about? Oh shit, I deleted it already. What was I talking about? One time a street photographer was taking a photo of me, but I could tell that he wanted it to be a candid, so I was posing, but candidly, and pretended like I didn't see him taking a photo of me. So it's like, I see this man in my periphery, and I know that he's trying to keep himself kind of hidden to do some like candid street photography. Oh, the people of New York, it's so a magical place where all these people come to chase their dreams, But I did see him. So I was walking past, and I remember it being kind of like, oh, exactly. Like, oh, I'm being so candid right now. Oh my gosh, I'm so candid. Get my good side. I wonder if he was like, wow, this girl is so naturally photogenic. Not natural. I saw you. I did see you. And, well, quite frankly, I was posing, but not in a candid way. It's not, I wasn't like, but one time I was getting photographed by a different street photographer who asked for my permission after, because I did notice him, but he wasn't like trying to hide himself at all. He was literally, and he was like, oh, I just took some pictures of you. I'm like a fashion like street photographer. Would you mind if I posted these on my Instagram? And I was like, no, yeah. I mean, do I look okay in them? Like, do I look good? And then he, honestly, thank God, he looked at the pictures and he was like, let's do it again. Thank you, you good Samaritan. Because the worst case scenario is that they lied to my face being like, oh yeah, they look good. And then all of a sudden, because this person had like, I think more than a million followers on Instagram as a street photographer. Worst case scenario, you post to me looking clapped as all hell. Is that a term? Clapped? Whatever. Looking really busted. Looking busted, more busted than Dave of Dave and Buster's, right? And because people were recognizing me in the comments, it would be awful if they were like, oh, she's not looking too good, or did you really have to get her from that angle, so he literally had me do the photos over again, or he didn't make me, it was a joint effort. But I just thought it was so funny, them being like, no, yeah, we gotta do a take two. Okay, so I've been seeing these TikToks. It's honestly kind of scary about this thing called quantum immortality, right? How much more time do I have? 12 minutes. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna talk about this fast. There is this thing called quantum immortality, right? And it's basically where Okay, I'm gonna read the definition real quick just so I don't mess it up. So it's a theory which suggests that whenever a potentially fatal event occurs, your consciousness jumps to a parallel universe where you survive, essentially making you experience yourself as immortal because you always end up in a timeline where you live, even if other timelines exist if you die, right? And I saw these 2 TikToks of these people who had very similar experiences where they both were driving and they looked down at their phone and all of a sudden they look up and they're in a completely different place. One guy was like merging onto the highway. He looked down and then he looked up and he was like on this back road that was like behind his company. Like one of those roads where like people don't drive on it unless you are like driving like a truck of like inventory or something through there, right? The woman was with her kids. She looked down and looked back up. And all of a sudden, she was a half hour away from her house. Herself and her kids were both like, what just happened? Where are we? Like, this doesn't make any sense. We literally were in one place and now we're in another. And then also that woman and her kids who were in the car, someone rear-ended them. And the person who rear-ended them also felt really confused because they were like, I didn't even see you until I felt my car hit your car. It was like you appeared out of nowhere, right? So these people feel, and then everyone was in the comments like saying, I think you are experiencing quantum immortality. They think that these people died in car accidents, but then their consciousness jumps to a different timeline, right? So that all of that is scary, really interesting. But then this made me think of something. What if this happened to you, right? This quantum immortality, right? What if this happened to you and you ended up at your ex's house or something and then your current girlfriend accuses you of cheating, but then you have to be like, no, baby, I just experienced quantum immortality and we're in another dimension now. What if you quantum jump dimensions and all of a sudden you're in bed having a threesome with 2 IG baddies, and then your current girlfriend busts through the door saying, I saw your location was at some other person's apartment and you lied to me, you said da 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 da, and then you truly believe in your heart, I was just in Trader Joe's. I was in Trader Joe's. The last thing I saw was a big semi truck coming towards me, a big flash of light. All of a sudden I'm having a menage a trois and you know, these ladies are twerking on me so hard that I feel like my hips are about to dislocate. Baby, I was experiencing quantum immortality. I swear to God, I was experiencing quantum immortality. I have no idea what happened. I switched into another dimension. And then this reminds me of this one tweet that I saw. Oh my God, wait, let me see if I can find it. Oh my God, wait, I had this bookmarked on Twitter and I deactivated my Twitter. Ah, shoot. Wait, okay, then I'll just say it since it's, you know, so etched in my mind. But this reminded me of this one text screenshot where the girl was like, why were you sliding up on other women's like stories, right? And then the guy was like, babe, I swear to God, like that wasn't me. Like, you know that I've been hearing voices in my house and like I've been hearing knocking and footsteps and things moving around. Like, I think it was the spirits. Like, I think the spirits got a hold of my phone because you know how they respond to technology and electronic devices. And I swear to God, I think that there's something demonic is happening here. It's the demons, not even my inner demons, the demons who are taking up space in my apartment and not paying rent. They are swiping up on women's Instagram stories. They are liking videos of women showing their tits and ass, which of course that is their right, but should you be liking that if you have a girlfriend? I think a lot of girlfriends would be upset. But yeah, that's funny. Let me know genuinely, because I was looking, I was actually looking at it before I had that that thought about the cheating or whatever. Have you guys ever experienced something like that? And I hope I never experience it because it sounds scary. I can't imagine like just being somewhere and then you blink or you look up and all of a sudden you're in another place. Like, that's very concerning. It's like concerning, but it's like, hey, I'm here. Bitch, I lived. And then I was also looking at stuff about like alien abduction and sleep paralysis because as you know, if you watched, you know, some of my recent videos, I feel like I talked about it. It's interesting. It's kind of scary, but yeah, what's something else I have written down? The fact that the McDonald's location where Luigi Mangione, wait, I wrote this completely wrong. So I wrote, the fact that the McDonald's location where Luigi Mangione got shot is getting 1-star Yelp reviews. The people are fed up. I didn't mean to say he got shot. I meant to say that he got caught, right? Oh my God, if he would have gotten shot, I mean, the place would have been, they would have ordered a demolition. By the time this video comes out, it might be like old news, or maybe something will be discovered or found out that is like, will make the context of what I'm saying not sound good or something, because it's still quite early in all of this. This is crazy. This is crazy. But what's crazier is denying a third of your beloved customers' claims for medically necessary things. I am just wondering if this whole thing with Luigi, I think that we as a society have this tendency to make a joke out of everything, which I don't think it's bad to like joke, I guess, or whatever, but I think that I just hope this actually inspires some collective action rather than just like a bunch of memes or like a PowerPoint slideshow of him at a gay bar. You know what I mean? Like, guys, like, this is supposed to, obviously it started a conversation. It's definitely started a conversation. But, and then I guess on the one end, it's like, what's collective action even look like? You know, it's like, when it's like, oh, well, we need to be taking collective action. And what is that exactly? Like, starting a book club where we educate ourselves and just feel morally superior a little bit for a couple of weeks. Oh, my camera is about to die. Okay, hang on. Okay, well, I'm sitting on the floor now because this is the only angle that it will work to charge my camera a little bit. Don't have anywhere to put my ring light, so I'm literally just holding it. It's funny that the phrase is flicking the bean, because if you actually did that, youch. Because honestly, if I was with a woman, right, and I said, oh baby, what I have for you in store, and this is what I have for you in store, you can't see, but I'm flicking my trash can. Come closer, baby. Hard as fuck. Yeah, no. Trust and believe. Yeah, maybe the neighbors would be hearing my name, but that's because the woman would be saying, Emily, now what the hell is that? Emily, now what are you thinking? It's like, you know what I should do to the most sensitive part of the body? Flick it hard as fuck. This is gonna get demonetized. I'm gonna move on. The lyrics of Usher's Yeah. If you take the lyrics extremely literally, in the club, this woman was all up on you screaming yeah 12 times in a row. If this happened to me, I would be scared. Like, imagine if you're in the club and the woman who's all up on you is just like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, yeah, 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 yeah. I would be like, is everything okay? I also think it's funny because I really have never had anyone twerk on me. I think I would get overstimulated. My girlfriend literally, she was like, babe, I need to teach you how to catch it because this is not working. Whatever you're doing right now, this is not the etiquette. This is not the etiquette, we'll just say. And yeah, I'm just bad at it, I think. Which you can't win them all, you know? I think what would be my worst fear, I would rather take 10,000 twerking butts on me than, no, I'm monogamous and I would never do that. But I would rather take 10,000 twerking butts on me than have to grind or twerk on even one person. Because here's the thing, if I don't have the assets to catch it, I certainly don't have the assets to throw it. You know, it's like, damn girl, are those 2 pancakes attached to steel rods that you call legs? Because what's going on here? I think if I if I really put my mind to it. If I was being held at if I was being held at gunpoint and the gunman said, "You have to throw the best ass of your life or die." Well, I would try my best and hopefully it would be sufficient. That's all I'm going to say. But no promises. No promises. Oh, okay. I'm just going to say this one quick because it's just a very quick thought. A water flosser is a bidet for the mouth. A water flosser is a bidet for the mouth. I like that I'm going through and like crossing it off like, okay, got that one. Water flosser is a bidet for the mouth. Okay, imagine Christian Grey was moving. So new tenants are touring the place. As the realtor, do you think it's a good move to show the red room or no? And this is a situation where you cannot like rearrange the furniture. You can't change anything about it, right? Here's my thing. I think it depends. It depends who you're showing it to, right? If you're showing it to a Republican Catholic couple with, 2 or 3 toddlers in the mix, I'm gonna be leaning towards no. Maybe you could spin it as a gym of some sort. Or maybe a room where you go to punish yourself for your sins because there are things to where you hit people with those things, tools in there to hit people. But if you are touring the apartment or house to maybe a young adventurous couple, they've got a few tattoos, a few piercings, they're gonna see that red room and they're gonna say sold. Or maybe an older married couple who is looking for something to revitalize their relationship. And it's like, well, the couple's therapy wasn't working. Why don't we try a ball gag? Because, I had complaints about you talking too much anyways. I think if I were touring an apartment and the real estate agent showed me a huge room dedicated solely to just BDSM, I think I would kind of be like, oh, this is cool. Like, this is awesome. Like, I feel like I would have the same reaction of like, if they opened the door and it was a room dedicated to like ship dioramas or, snow globes or something. It's like, oh, okay, the person who lived here had a special interest. Cool. I think I would want to remake it as a gym. I just think that I just don't need that much stuff. I mean, it's fun. It's fun, but I also think just to have a whole room dedicated to it, I think I'd be a little bit afraid of like bringing women over and them being like, oh, you're weird. You're weird for this. You're a freak. Imagine showing up to a first date in full drag with no context or indication that you ever did drag before. I just think it would be so funny okay, so you match with someone on Hinge, right? You're vibing and, you think each other is attractive. All right, let's go to a bar and let's like get to know each other a little bit, see where this goes. You show up in full Trixie Mattel drag, and you recognize the person and you're like, oh, hey, how are you? Nice to meet you. Should we get a drink? And they're just like, oh yeah. Did you just like come from a party or a performance or something? You're like, no, just meeting a beautiful person at the bar, as one does, and then just continuing the date like that. No acknowledgement, no context. You guys should try that. I think it could be a good vibe indicator from the person too, because if they get too put off and they're too freaked out, it's like, what, you have a problem with drag? Like, okay, got a load of this guy, But if they have a good reaction and they're like, okay, like, we're about to sashay away to one of our places. Hey, maybe not on the first date, maybe on the second or third is what I've heard is appropriate. So yeah, sometimes you get a massage and it feels like a punishment. The other day I was getting a massage, right? And it hurt, but sometimes it's like you need it to hurt because that means that you're gonna feel so much better afterwards. But sometimes it's like you're getting the massage and it's like, I'm thinking, to the masseuse, it's like, do you hate me? Do you hate me? Be honest, because you're digging in me like an archaeologist. Okay, you are digging in me like an archaeologist. But lo and behold, afterwards you feel so much better. So it's like, it's enduring the pain for the pleasure. All right, I think I'm gonna end it now. We read some hate comments. We did a little bit of yapping. I ate. Right. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are liking the more casual, just talking videos. Maybe I'll try and make them a little bit more structured just so I'm not jumping so much from like topic to topic. Though I don't know if you guys like that though, because for my more like topical videos where they're more scripted and I'm like talking about a specific thing, those are obviously very structured. So maybe having this be like the antithesis to those types of videos could be a palate cleanser. Don't know. But yeah, let me know. I think you guys like these videos. You seem to, but I'm just checking in. I'm just double checking. Yes. And then yes, comment down below Enoki Mushroom Wasteland if you watched the whole thing. And also caught it. That I just defeated the purpose of why I said it earlier, but whatever. Okay, I hope you all enjoyed today's video, and until next time.